does a team truly see you as a leader? That's a great question, and it's an ongoing challenge for leaders. A biggest part of the battle is actually asking yourself that question to begin with, because that tells me you're concerned about the connection. So if you're concerned about the connection, bravo for you for even asking that question. So there's a few ways we can go with that, and we would need to break it down. A few things is look at your turnover perspective. What's going on? Really what's happening in today's environment is the fact that who we consider to be high potentials and our trusted staff and our senior leaders, the go-to guys and girls, those are the ones that are looking, and we don't even know as leaders that they're looking. So first, I encourage you to have lots of conversations with your folks. You can do that through assessments. You can do that through outside consulting. There's lots of ways to get at what's going on as an outside consultant to give you the information that you need and make it completely unbiased. Because usually what we think isn't necessarily what's going on. We've all been there. We've gone through that. So getting and tapping into a leader's high potential and actually what's going on with them, you've got to look at and understand what the cost is if that person were to leave. You really do. People talk about the return on the investment all the time. And at the end of the day, we're in business to make money or to make money for those that we're working for. So I understand it's about the money. But through the money, it's about the connection. You got to go back to, why did you get into business? Why did you even take the position to begin with? When you find that passion and you're able to reconnect that as a natural leader, the other stuff that I'm going to ask you is going to come with ease. So you've got to go back to your true roots of why you do what you do, and the passion, connection. Because when you do that, people will walk and naturally follow you. But going back to the return on the investment, you've got to ask what the cost is. Really, what is the cost? And everybody's all over the board. The cost can be the true salary piece. The cost is the effect that you get out of your entire staff or your customers that you're going to lose, because it's like, oh my gosh, you've gone through another sales associate, especially if it's an HR individual. That is devastating, because they are the synergy and the connection. If they're not, by the way, they should be. They are the synergy, the connection, the communicator, the eyes and the ears. A really good one sits on the fence. When they're asked, do you protect the employer or the employee, the answer is yes, yes, not predicated on one or the other. So leadership and development is huge. Knowing are you perceived as a leader is an awesome question, and there's so many things that we can get at this, so many ways to dissect this, but you asking yourself that question first is bravo, and I thank you. So let's just get started with that.